This is Korean. 안녕하세요. This is Japanese. Konnichiwa. This is Chinese. Ni hao. They're different. This is Korean. This is Japanese. This is Chinese. They're different. It all looks the same to me. Classic. But also, to the person that made the Tumblr post, wait until you find out that both of those Chinese characters you posted, they're both used in Japanese. In Japanese, they would be referred to as kanji. There's no official number for how many kanji there are in the Japanese language. However, there are roughly 2,100-ish used officially widespread. So yeah, they use Chinese characters in Japanese a lot. Not to say they don't also have their own character system, and you could identify Japanese versus Chinese if you actually read a sentence, but they do use both. Special thank you to my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel and supporting my content. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Apologies, the sun has immediately gone away. The lighting's going to be really inconsistent in this video. It's one of those days where the sun's just going to keep coming out, keep going away, keep coming out, keep going away. I'll try and adjust my camera accordingly. Today we're going to be returning to r/Tumblr, a subreddit I haven't done a video on in absolutely ages, like a hot minute. So I really fancy doing it. The sun's coming back out, isn't it? Yeah. Quickly before we begin, I just wanted to mention that, as always, I will be live on Thursday at 7 PM UK time. It's always a good time, so check out my streams. I enjoy doing them, and I would love to see more people around. We've been playing all sorts. I might be doing some mini painting this week. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I haven't decided. But yeah, do come check it out. Other than that, let's get into the subreddit, shall we? I just realized we don't even know what dinosaurs sound like. They could have been speaking fluent German for all we know. It's too early for this. Guten Morgen, Herr Pterodactyl. Wie geht's, Frau Mastodon? Oh my god, neither of those are dinosaurs, and there's 145 million years separating them both. This post is a paleontological disaster. I do really enjoy the concept of German dinosaurs though. Don't know why, I find that quite funny. That's just a very funny concept to me. Oh my, you were battling, weren't you? Who was it this time? It was Ho-Oh. That's nice. Huh? Can someone from the Pokemon fandom explain this? I don't understand Nurse Joy's reaction. Ho-Oh is basically a minor deity, so Nurse Joy pretty much just heard this 10-year-old say, I threw a rat at God. I threw a rat at God. The best part? Pikachu is awake. Pokemon faint upon being defeated. What Nurse Joy heard was more along the lines of, I threw a mouse at God, and the mouse won. What is a king to a god? What is a god to a 10-year-old with an electric mouse? Maybe God should have rethought the flying typing if he didn't want his ass kicked by an electric mouse. And my favorite part is that this isn't even like the first or only time this happens in Pokemon. Like, God Loki getting his ass kicked by 10-year-olds, kind of common in Pokemon. It happens a fair amount, so yeah. Also, I don't understand why flying types are weak to electric. This is a thing. Ground types are immune and flying types are weak to electric, right? But it should be the opposite, because if you are connected to ground, electricity will run through you. If you are not connected to ground, i.e. flying, it won't. So why is it the other way around in Pokemon? I don't get it. I visited a gun shop in India once and had to use the bathroom. Inside was a portrait of a naked man with a thick wooden board covering where his private part would be. Curiosity got the best of me, and I tried to lift the board. It let off an air horn throughout the whole store. Now all of China knows you're here. That is a good prank though. That's quite a funny one. That's a funny prank. I approve. I approve of that. The morning commute. Found the saddest trad guy who's trad for driving to work and makes AI images romanticizing the morning commute, sticking his finger fully into his hot coffee just to feel something. Trad man got the tie seatbelt and the cue ball gear shift that doesn't move. Drawn Daper. The more details you look at, the weirder it gets. There are so many weird details. Like, he has like a second gear shift, one of the ones that comes out of the steering wheel. That's what he's resting his hand on, not the steering wheel. The seat that he's leaning on to his right isn't a seat at all. It's a bag. This is a weird image. This is really weird, but also it's really weird to romanticize the commute. You know, the time where you spend your day going to work without getting paid. You can't do anything else. You can't do anything with your time, but you're not getting paid. So you're literally just burning hours of your life away, doing nothing. Isn't that depressing? I find that depressing. Why do people like a character who's committed war crimes but hate this other character just because they're annoying? Because it's fiction, Susan, and being annoying in fiction is a greater sin than making a supervillain, because it won't make me want to read about them. It isn't difficult to understand. It is absurd to divide people into good and bad. People are either charming or tedious. Oscar Wilde. The war crimes are fictional, but my annoyance is real. I agree, this is real. This is true. You can hate a character, but like want to read about them. But if a character is a good guy, but is just annoying as hell, you don't want them to win. In this fictional story, it's gonna be more satisfying when they don't win. My first attempt at a creepypasta. Beginner here, go easy on me. Carpeted kitchen. What the fuck? The only correct response. It's like, it's on the similar level to the people with carpeted bathrooms, or even when you see those like carpeted or fluffy toilet seats, there's something wrong with those people. I think the reason why the assassination of Julius Caesar is one of the funniest political assassinations is for this very simple reason. One guy stabs one guy. Not funny, that's murder. Two guys stab one guy. Even less funny, that's 2 against 1. 60 guys stab one guy. Uproariously funny. Why do you need so many guys? It's like they were lining up and taking it in turns to stab the dude. Like, by the time you'd get to the 3rd or 4th person, he's probably already dead. But the fact that they had 60 people lining up to go, my turn, my turn. That's just funny. That is hilarious. Like, it's a whole family attraction. You bring the whole family out to stab Julius Caesar. Recipes will be like, prep time, 3 minutes. And the ingredients list is like 2 sweet potatoes, peeled and diced. Girlie, they do not come like that. Recipes will be like, cook potatoes until soft, about 5 minutes. Baby doll, are you on bath salts? Also, you go to a recipe to like, I don't know, I make pancakes or something, you know, something really easy. And you have to scroll through 3 pages as this person gives out like the entire history of the pancake and exactly why they love them. And it's like, I don't care. Tell me how to mix flour, sugar, and eggs. I don't care why you like pancakes or how your mum used to make pancakes when you were 3 years old. I just want to know how to make them, please. When programs fucking autocorrect heart to heart and smiley face to smiley face, do you have any idea what you've just done? What you just fucking destroyed? A, it's irritating when systems turn lovely ASCII art into crude little pictograms. And B, it's even more frustrating when you aren't actually trying to make an emoji. Did I just get up to go and get some sunglasses and put them on just to make that joke? Yes, I did. Was it worth it? Probably not. I would have f***ed so hard as a court jester in Ye Olde. I would have jangled my balls and done a little dance and sang my silly tunes. I'd be so good at my job. Alas, I have to be on Tumblr instead, which is like a poor imitation of it. Bells. I meant bells. Don't do this to me. Jangling your balls. I would have jangled my balls and done a little dance. That's an unfortunate typo, but it's a typo you're gonna have to live with. And the final post. My friend's little brother, non-verbal, used to hide people's shoes if he liked the person, because it meant they had to stay longer. The more difficult it was to find your shoes, the more he liked you. One day my cousin came over and she was a bitch. When it was time to leave, my friend's brother handed her shoes directly to her, and she went on and on about how he must have a crush on her because he only helped her. Ah, aren't you sweet? You got me my shoes. Get off my property. Get the fuck out. Take your shoes and leave. I love that. That's... I genuinely love that. That's really cute and really funny. But that's where I'm going to end the video. This is kind of a short one, but I hope you had a good time. I had a good time looking at this subreddit. I like wholesome subreddits. They don't do as well video-wise, like performance-wise, but it's nice to have the refreshers in between, you know, the harrowing and toxic stuff. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed. If you would like to support me in making more content like this, then I have a Patreon in the description down below, or equally you can click on that Or equally, you can click on that join button on the channel to support me. It helps a lot more than you might realize, but by no means should you feel like you have to. I'm going to keep making content regardless. A huge, massive special thank you to all of the wonderful, amazing YouTube members and patrons that do support me. It genuinely helps so much, and it genuinely means so much. So thank you to everybody that does, genuinely. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.